Hello, my name is Lilybet, and I am with Flow for Balance. Today, we are going to do a meditation that deals with grief. This is the RAIN meditation. Although we will all experience grief in one way or another, we rarely speak about grief. Many times, we want to stay away from things that we consider taboo or that make us deal with raw emotions. We think that dealing with the hard stuff is just, too hard. But we will deal with grief at many moments in our lives, in some form or another. This short meditation is an invitation for us to open up to grief, to bring awareness to grief. We don't want to push grief down into our bodies. You perhaps already have some thoughts about what grief is, some emotions, memories, or even bodily sensations that pertain to grief, to a loss. But instead of getting caught up in some big backstory, I want you to work with grief through a meditation called RAIN, R-A-I-N, where the R stands for recognize. The A is for allow. The I is for investigate. And the N is for natural awareness. So let's begin this meditation. Find a comfortable posture where you feel most at ease. You can do this sitting down with an upright spine, but not rigid, or you can do this lying down. This is going to be entirely up to you. You can close your eyes, or you can keep them open in a soft gaze. Do whatever feels most comfortable to you. Start to let your shoulders relax. And let's take 2 or 3 cleansing breaths to kind of recalibrate the body. You're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Then start to come to a natural breath flow. Try to get your breath to come to an organic breath flow. Try not to force it. And let's start to connect with the body and simply let the breath go all the way down into the belly. And just let your body settle as best as you possibly can. As you're letting your breath go down into the belly, start to feel yourself relax a little more. And I invite you to be a little more curious rather than judgmental as we go a little more inward into this meditation. For the R of RAIN, start to recognize what is happening, but rather than just working with your emotions as just thoughts, start to see if you can recognize these emotions in your body. Emotions can be felt in the body. Usually, emotions can be felt anywhere between the head and the groin. Where do you feel the grief? Often, emotions can be felt in the belly, the chest, or the throat. If you can't locate your emotion in your body, you can recognize the emotion itself by recognizing what is going on for you. Maybe fear, anger, sadness, confusion, or guilt. See if you can determine what's happening within you. Recognizing this emotion can be very helpful for you. Try not to get lost in the backstory of your grief. Just stay focused on what is happening in this moment. Once you've recognized this emotion, let's move to the A of rain and allow grief to enter. Many times our instinct is to run away or push away from strong or difficult emotions. But we need to allow for grief to manifest in our bodies for us to have a healthy release from grief. So see if you can find an authentic sense of welcoming your emotions as a natural and healthy part of your process of grieving. Allow for the sensations in the body and the emotions to connect to one another. Next, let's experience the I in rain. By investigating our experience with a kind curiosity, perhaps ask yourself what it is that your emotion is asking of you. Why are you feeling this way? What is needed from me now? See if you can determine a natural response to these questions. And finally, let's go to the N of natural awareness. Do this with compassion and kindness. Can you have compassion and kindness for yourself, for the loss and the grief that you are experiencing? What does that feel like for you in the body? Can you just be aware of that? Start to deepen the breath. And in your next exhale, release your exhale with a gentle sigh and gently blink your eyes a few times. Bring them open and start to reconnect with your environment. Perhaps go ahead and stretch your body until you feel a little more loose and a little more comfortable. Thank you for your practice today. Again, my name is Lilyvet, and this has been the Rain Meditation.